Kimberly. I'm with the Ponte Beach branch of the St. Johns County Public Library. Today I'm here to talk to you about bubbles. More specifically, big bubbles. So those are so much fun to do in the summertime. And we did do it one time here at the library after story time, and the kids had so much fun. I thought it'd be neat to show you guys how to make them at home. Summertime is the perfect time to do it. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the science of bubbles. The outside and the inside surface of a bubble consists of soap molecules. And there's a thin layer of water with 2 layers of soap bubbles on the outside. So you can kind of think about it as a soap sandwich, where the bread on the outside is the soap and the water is on the inside. So that's how we have the science of the bubble. And then when we squish it through the air trails the bubble and we get a nice big bubble. You may think that your bubbles fly. Bubbles don't fly, they just float. And it's because the air that's trapped inside the bubble is less dense than the air on the outside. And that causes our bubbles to float. That's the science behind it. That's not as fun. Now let's figure out how to make our big bubbles. First thing we're going to do is we have to think about making a wand. These are the wands that I made at home. Let me give you some of the tips. This, you need something to hold it. So this is a piece of bamboo that was inside a plant, holding up a plant. I took that, and then I put, let me bring this close for you and show you. I screwed some hook eyes into this. I measured a piece of rope, a nice long piece of rope. And before I put it on, I put some weights, some little washers that I have. They're all different sizes and shapes. And this helps give our bubble wand a little bit of weight so it doesn't get tangled up. Then I tied it. This rope that I used is a cotton rope. And the research that I did, I found that cotton, I think, is a little better for the reason that it soaks up more of the bubble solution. But we're going to test a couple different things and see what works best. And I'm hoping at home you guys will do this and you'll find things that I didn't find that work. So this was one wand I made. Then I made a really big one. This is a wooden dowel that I got at Home Depot. It was like 86 cents. And I used the same string to make the wand. But this one I put a piece across the top. And I did a nice big piece at the bottom. And I put the washers, same thing. This one though, I found these are hose clamps. So I used a hose clamp and I clamped on my string. You don't have to have a hose clamp. You could tie this on there. You could tape it on there. You could probably come up with a lot of clever ways, or use the eye hooks like we did on the other one. So that was my second one. Then I thought we'd try this. This is a paint stick stirrer, and I tied onto it a piece of twine. I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try this out. I also made a wand out of a pipe cleaner. I'll have to try that one out too. And I also did this. So this is 2 straws with a string about 5 times as big as the straws were. And it makes a great big holder like this. So we're going to try this too to make our big bubbles. So these are some of the ideas I thought of. The other one, and I forgot it at home, was I took a coat hanger and I bent it into the shape of a circle, and I thought we could try that. You should try that one. Did you notice I have a great butterfly back here? This was left over from another art program that we did. So now let's make our bubble solution. There are a lot of different formulas that you can find online. Most of them involve water, some type of soap bubble. Usually Dawn is a very good one, just from trial and error. Glycerin or corn, let me think, what was the other one we did? Usually cornstarch. I found this mix. It's called Ultrasonic Bubble Mix. I got this on Amazon. You don't need this, but it just, for me, made things a little bit easier. You need some sort of large bucket that you'll be able to fit your wands in. So it has to be kind of big. I measured 16 cups of water. So I filled it up 16 times and I put my water in there. Next, we're going to add 8 ounces of 1 cup of dish detergent. So you're going to fill that up all the way. This is a great thing that your children can help you do. It's not going to get them dirty at all. We're going to pour it into there. When you mix it in, you want to be very gentle. We don't want to get it all foamy and subsy like we're taking a bath. We want to keep it nice and calm. So we're going to put that in there. That's 1 cup. All right, now I need 1 tablespoon of my bubble mix. If you're making your own solution, it may be a different proportion, but this calls for 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to measure out 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to sprinkle it in there. Perfect. And now I need to stir it. Good thing I have a stirring stick right here. So I'm going to combine my solution with the powder to make my solution. It takes just a minute to mix it up gently. Again, you don't want to make a bubble bath. We want to keep this nice and calm, so gently stir this. You can actually make this the night before and let it sit, and I think it actually is a little bit better if it has time for the molecules to combine. So this time we're going to try it making it and using it right at the same time. So that'll be interesting to see which works better. I'm almost all the way mixed up here. Give me 1 more minute. Make sure we get all of our good bubbles mixture in here. Okay. Now we have a bubble mixture. The next step, which is the really fun part, is we need to try out all of our different bubble ones and see which one you think works best. I would love if you guys send us pictures of what you came up with. You may have come up with even better ideas than I did. So that would be a really neat thing to see. Send us those pictures. Now we have to test. Are you ready? Let's try them out. Let's start with this one and see how we do with our little paint stirrer. Gonna dip it in the solution. Oh, okay. Ooh. That works pretty good. That gets it 2 thumbs up. Let's try. Wow. This works good too. 2 thumbs up. Let's try our straw. Give it another try. Woo. 2 thumbs up. This took a little more practice, but you can get it. Now let's try our smaller ones. Let's see how this one goes. Let's try again. I think some of these take a little practice because mine keeps twisting up, and I might have needed a bigger bucket for this. Let's try another one. This might be too big as well, so I don't know if I should have done a smaller one or a bigger bucket. big for my bucket. All right, let's try. I think this might be my favorite. Let's try this one again. Okay, so that was fun. Some of my bubble wands work better than others, but I really think that my wands were too big for this size bucket. So my suggestion for you would be either make a little bit smaller wand, just get a much bigger bucket and double the recipe, and I think they'd work good. We've made that kind of wand before and they have worked well in the past. Unfortunately today was raining, so I was out in the rain doing this. I hope you guys have a blast doing your bubbles. Be sure to send us pictures of some neat wand ideas you had or just some of the huge bubbles that you created. I hope you guys had fun today. I know I did. We'll see you next time. Bye.